Good evening, my friends. Welcome back to a mystery channel. It is Tuesday, so just last week I started doing Tuesday timings. So let's continue. Why not, right? It encourages me to think about what I feel is valuable and relevant in the world we're living in. So I've spent a lot of today condensing my thoughts of things that I could send out into the world to create more joy, maybe invite a little more laughter or peace. So I wonder how everybody's doing out there. There's a lot of changes happening in the world, a lot of reasons to be fearful. And so I guess tonight maybe I can just be the reminder that yes, there is a lot of things we can worry about. We can be very doubtful of the outcome of certain things, and we can also just decide to play and have a good time and just radiate the joy from our own selves and just watch the ripple effect go out from us. So I recommend, things like magic wands during a time like this. I carry a magic wand around with me because I really like to harness the energy of everything being possible. It is really easy to forget that we are constantly making decisions that is actively creating our lives. So when you shift in to believing and realizing that you are the creator of your life, even those things that you're like, ugh, why would I have brought that into my reality? Well, you did. And if you believe that somehow you're here to learn and grow and play, then your life gets a lot easier when we don't have to judge everything as good and bad, and we can embrace it for what it is and the hidden gems. I was looking at my little rock collection I had as a young girl, and this was in there, this cool round rock, which just looks pretty ordinary until you crack it open, and there's all this beautiful, shimmery, crystally magic inside, and you would have never known from just looking at it on the outside. So the message there is that sometimes we take things at face value and we forget all the beauty that's on the inside. So 2017, I know, was a massive year for me of just expanding and then having a pretty strong collapse. As you know, I'm a card reader, and so the Tower card was very strong in my life last year, where a lot of what I thought I knew and had going for me just fell right apart. And so it's been a really interesting process to get back up from that and retrust myself and retrust life in a brand new way. And so it's really fun to take the time to be quiet and listen and invite things like beautiful conch shells into our lives. I just think it's such a magic miracle that you can literally hear the ocean in shells. So even when you're in the deep freeze in Minnesota, if you have a beautiful shell, you can listen to the ocean, and it has so much it wants to say to us. I love our oceans, and I'm just gonna send out some love for the whales and the dolphins and the turtles, and encourage us all to just use less plastic, make less waste. We have a huge plastic island in the ocean, and it's not that cool. So if we can all just stop using so many things that just end up in the garbage, just start being more aware of those things, it can really make a big difference. So what else do I want to say? I'll say that this card is the Magician card. Archangel Raziel is the one associated with this energy. And I've been pulling this card lately as I'm actively inviting more excitement and magic into my life, such as inviting Pink over to my studio while she's here for the Super Bowl. The Vikings pulled off a pretty miraculous win the other night to keep them in the runnings to actually play in the Super Bowl here. So that's exciting. So there's some good energy around here in Minnesota. There's a good magic buzz happening. And the message from the Magician is you are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. So just remember, we're creating our lives day by day, every moment. Everything you say yes or no to is going to send out that signal to the world of what you're up for and what you're creating. So be conscious about it. And I hope you're well, whether you're here in Minnesota in this beautiful snow we got the other night, but very cold times, or if you're in Hawaii in the beautiful tropical waters. I love you all, and we'll talk to you soon. Aloha.